Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignertechtips.com. Well, we had a question. We've actually covered it before, but we'll do it again a simple way. And the question was, somebody wants to use an envelope icon to pop up a contact form. So I'm going to use Divi Supreme modules today to get this done. Once you've got Divi Supreme Pro installed, and you can get it from my link below this video, you want to make sure that you've got Enable Divi Pop-Up switched to on. So it's Divi Supreme, we're under the general settings. Make sure you've got Enable Divi Pop-Up switched to on and save your changes. If you don't do that today, this won't work. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is create a contact form. Let's enable the Visual Builder. And I'll just add a very simple contact form. Just a regular Divi contact form from the module there. I'm not going to style it too much. I'll give it a background color and a little bit of padding all around so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. Now we've got that there, I'm just going to save it to my library. So to do that, let's just save the form there. We'll go up and hit the little icon just to the left of the trash can to save it to our library. And I'm going to say pop CT for pop up contact form. Save it to our library. Now that we've got it saved, we can trash it. And I'm quickly going to save the page changes and refresh so we can find that in our library in a moment. If I don't refresh, it won't show up in our library when we need it in a moment. So I've saved the draft and I'm going to refresh the page. Alright, now let's create the trigger for it. So I'm going to use a blurb module purely because I'm going to use the icon from it. Here's the blurb module. Here's the blurb module, and I'm going to go down image and icon. Use icon. I'm going to go down and find an envelope icon, which is the one she was asking about. And I know there's one here somewhere because I've used it before. There it is right there. Great. And I'm going to shut that up, go to the text, and I don't want any text, no heading, so I'm going to simply delete that. No content, I'm going to delete that. Now I'm going to make this the size we want it and give it the sort of coloring that we want here. So let's go to our design, image and icon, and we'll let's make the icon white, and I'm going to circle the background, and let's perhaps make it, well, a little darker blue than that perhaps. And I'm going to take the opacity down just a little bit so when it slides over the top of the things, because we're going to make it float so you can still see it. And I think I'm going to give it a white border as well. Show circle border. I'll just make that white. You won't see it on the white there, but when it rolls over stuff you will. Alright, and I don't want it to be too wide, so let's go to our, if I just put a background in here so you can see what I'm doing next, I'll take it away. Just put a black background in there. I'm going to go to design and spacing. I put that background in just so you can see how wide it is at the moment. Not spacing, I'm going to go to sizing actually, just above it. I'm going to go down to the width and drag it down so it's just a little bit bigger than the actual circle itself. And we could also do the same with the height if we wanted to. As you can see, you can drag it up so it just wants to be just a little bit bigger than the circle there. And like I say, I'll take that background away so it'll just be a floating button again. So I'm going to go back to content and just take that background away. Alright, now we've got that button, we want to tell it that when we click on it, we want it to pop up that contact form that we just saved to our library. So let's go to advanced, and we're going to go to visibility. Use pop-up. Now remember, if you have not enabled Divi pop-up switch, you will not see that little switch there, so you make sure you've done that. We want to pop up a layout. What layout do we want? We want the one we just saved, which is Pop CT, Pop-up Contact. We want to trigger it on the module click, so click anywhere on this little module and it'll do that for us now. If they click outside the pop-up, it'll close it, that's fine. Don't need to use auto close, that'll close it automatically on a time that you select. And you've got all kind of different fade in and fade out effects. Just choose whatever works for you. Pop-up position, yeah, I want it to be central within the center of the screen here. I want it to be absolute, so if they start scrolling or try and scroll, it's going to stay exactly where it is. Don't want to use full width. Full width is awesome, but not for this today, because full width will make it full width, obviously, but it also covers up your menus and things like that. It's almost popping up a new page kind of thing. Pop-up max width, 680 seems to work for me. You can change the size of it on desktop, tablet or mobile if you choose to, but for me that 680 seems to work fine. We will show an overlay, and that is lightbox kind of effect. It'll dark out the background a bit, and you can choose your color there. Again, I'm going to leave mine on the default, and we do want to show a close button just to show people it can be closed there as well as clicking outside. It's going to be inside. By default it puts an X in there, which is going to work very well for what we've got. And you've got your color right here. Obviously you can choose any other icon you wish, but an X is pretty standard for closing. And let's make the icon white. It should stand out on our background. So if we've done everything correctly, that should work fine now. Now the only other thing I want to do is this button. I don't want it to be here on the page. I want it to be sticky, so it's sort of floating at the side of the page when we scroll up and down. So let's go into position, and I'm going to say fixed, and it looks like it disappears. It throws it up to the top left of the site initially. I want mine to be sort of right middle down here. You can put it left, middle, bottom, wherever you want. But I'm going to put mine in the middle there. We've got a horizontal offset, so you can put it further or nearer to the side if you want to. Put mine just there like that. Now, Z index, I'm going to just slide this up. What that does is when you've got an element like this that's going to have stuff rolling behind it or in front of it, you want to make sure it's on top. The Z index, the higher the Z index, the more forward it is. So if I had one of a Z index of 10 and one of a Z index of 20, the one with the Z index of 20 would be on top or in front of the one of 10. I hope that makes sense there. So let's just save this and we should be good to go. Save that, save our page changes, publish if you're ready, and exit the Visual Builder. And there's our little floating icon there. If we click on it, it's going to pop up our contact form. There's our little close button, but also if you click outside of there, it'll close it for you. So there you have it. There is a floating envelope icon that'll pop up a contact form. Now it's using the fantastic Divi Supreme modules. Like I say, you can get the link below this video. So I hope you've enjoyed that and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.